Hola, I'm your water husband, and I just wanted to give an update on Unscripted, which is my slice of life comic series. Because I haven't done that in a while. I've mostly been doing comic unboxing videos, but my channel is more than that. So let me highlight my own comic. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied in these videos, but it's what it is. So issue 1 and issue 2, they are already published. This is issue 1. And it's so crazy that this huge page can actually turn into this as like a final product. Pretty cool. That's 1. This is number 2. Now, number 3 is not published yet. However, it is complete. I've done penciling, inking, coloring, and is even formatted to go to print to Comics Wellspring. In fact, I'm going to do that very soon, but I'm still not going to officially publish it until I'm finished 4. That way I can do a Kickstarter with those 2 issues together. But I thought it would be fun to do a video and show you all the progress that I've made, because let me tell you something, I am on a roll, and I'm not going to say almost done for, but I've made it very far into issue 4. So I'm just sharing these pages, and hopefully by the time that it does get published, you guys will forget about it. So you'll be interested in reading it. This one is slightly different than the first 2 because I feel like I did a whole bunch of backgrounds. And I'm usually all about color, so I usually leave like panels blank so I can just throw in color as the background, but this time I really went all out. In an earlier video, if you watched it, I actually talked about Unscripted. I gave like the characters, the plot points, and I showed Unscripted 3 colored. This was actually one of the pages. I talked about how her slamming the door in her manager's face was one of my favorite things to draw. So if you haven't seen that video, you should definitely go check it out. This was a fun page to draw. Well, they're all fun. This one was definitely fun as well. This one I really pushed myself for the background. They're at a radio station for an interview. Things like this, like when I mess up somewhere, when I digitally color, I can go ahead and correct that mistake. This was another page that I showed in my video that is fully colored. And I introduced the characters in the girl group, me, Callie, and Ace. It's a pop group with Felix, my main character. This one introduces the tattoos that some of the characters get. So I really have to pay attention to later pages to make sure that I incorporate the new tattoos and be consistent. If you have read Unscripted 1 and Unscripted 2, you see that Felix is always getting into arguments with her management, which her manager's name is Finley, and this page is no exception. So here, I did have an artist Patreon, but I got rid of it, which I guess I can explain that in a later video. But one of the tiers was getting drawn into Unscripted, and there was a guy that actually paid for that tier. So that is him. He is a minor character in Unscripted, and he even has a couple of lines. He's there again, and then he's talking right here. So I thought that was fun. Reason I didn't keep my artist Patreon, I do have a Draw With Iwata one, but the artist one I didn't keep is because I couldn't keep subscribers on there, and I was doing polls like for what happens in Unscripted and stuff like that, but it was kind of hard to keep it going when there was no interaction. And I was doing Q&A videos, getting drawn into my comic, sending zines, mini zines, and I think there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. But I just got rid of it because, like I said, it was hard to keep patrons on there, and with no interaction, it was kind of like So I decided to just keep my Ko-fi page. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was doing spoilers for Unscripted and showing pages like early before anything's even published. But I figured I could do that on YouTube and my other social media. That way things aren't locked behind a paywall. The cover. And actually this cover, I'm going to make some changes. So I'm going to add some, not tape, but label paper. That's a way to erase your line art and then draw over it. I want to do a different pose for Felix since she's the center focus piece. I want to draw her more dynamic. So that was issue 3. And like I said, hopefully by the time my comic's actually published, you're not going to remember what you just saw. But I'm going to show you some of issue 4. Oh yeah, I can show this too. I did a playlist for issue 3. These are all the songs that the band sings. Like whenever you see musical marks on a page, that means that they're singing a song. And then this list is songs that I was listening to while creating the comic. That's always fun to do, fun to share. And I'm trying to keep these pages separate because some have been scanned because I colored, and none of issue 4 has been scanned, so I have to keep it separated. So this starts issue 4. Felix is finally breaking down. She's sad. Now the rest is just pencils. As you can probably tell, I like my sound effects. I actually finished this page last night. And has started this page. Now, I explained in earlier videos when I was doing that 100 days of making comics challenge that I tend to draw out of order because I already have the script and the thumbnails. So it's just a matter of drawing what I want to draw first instead of having to stay in order because I already know what the page is going to look like. But that is Unscripted so far. I am on number 4. That's an update for you guys. I'm going to be so ecstatic when I have volume 1 in my hands. That is my graphic novel that's going to contain issues 1 through 5. So I'm going to keep at this pace because I can't wait to have it in my hands. My whole thing is last June, I hosted a table at my local Comic-Con, but I didn't have anything to sell. So that's actually what prompted me to even get on the ball and start actually publishing Unscripted, because I was still kind of like iffy, kind of like, I'm not going to say low self-esteem, but I had never done this before, like publishing any comics, even though I've published my novels. That's different than comics. So I couldn't say I was procrastinating because I was scared of the process. But after I hosted that Comic-Con, I was like, come on, Yuata, you have to get it together. So that's what prompted me to publish these, and that's actually my motivation to keep going. Unscripted is going to be 5 volumes total. So that is 25 issues altogether. And if I keep at this pace, I can get it done. I can get it done. This has been my dream since 2016. I've actually been drawing since the age of 8. And I knew nothing about creative writing until the 7th grade when I took a class. So my dreams are coming true. But if you like this video, please hit the like button, comment, or subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye. I should probably try to go to bed because it is a little after 3 a.m. Last night, I went to bed at 6. But don't tell anyone. Bye.